WowGo just released two brand new electric skateboards, the Pioneer 4 and the Pioneer X4. Now in this video, we'll be taking a look at the Pioneer 4, which is the hub motor version. The Pioneer X4, on the other hand, is the belt drive version. And I have a whole other video dedicated to that one. So after you've watched this review, make sure you go check out that one so you can decide on which of these two awesome electric skateboards is best for you. The WowGo Pioneer 4 is spec'd to reach a top speed of 28 miles per hour, which is 46 kilometers an hour, and a range of 22 miles or 35 kilometers, which are all great numbers for an electric skateboard of this price. But of course, we'll put it to the test to see what the e-board is actually capable of. Now, before we get started, I have to send a huge thank you out to Jack Has Wi-Fi for his help on this video. He did all of the testing and the filming for me, and I really appreciate it. So go check him out. He has an awesome YouTube channel that I highly recommend if you want some high quality eSkate content and reviews. The WowGo Pioneer 4 is a fast and comfortable electric skateboard that is ideal for riders who want an e-board that is going to allow them to commute to work or school with a bit of extra power under their feet. And if your rides are going to be quite long, then the comfort the Pioneer 4 provides is going to make your trip enjoyable from start to finish. The Pioneer 4 has hub motors, which means they are a lot quieter than belt drive e-boards, so this will suit e-skaters who want to ride on the down low and not draw any extra attention to themselves. Hub motors are also a lot easier to maintain because they don't get muck and dirt in the drivetrain, and there are no belts that you risk snapping. You'll get a very similar top speed and range on the Pioneer 4 as you would on the X4. However, the X4 will have slightly faster acceleration. The WowGo Pioneer 4 has a 38.5-inch Canadian maple, bamboo and fiberglass deck with a concave shape, and it feels absolutely amazing. It's very flexy without feeling bouncy. So you'll get all of the shock absorption benefits without the fear of getting the speed wobbles at higher speeds. And there's also a nice layer of shock absorbing grip tape that adds even more vibration absorption. If you were worried about the durability of the deck, well, don't be, because the fiberglass in the deck makes the deck extra durable so you can ride it harder without the worry of snapping the deck. You'll notice on each end of the board there are bash guards, which are built right into the riser pads of the trucks. These are great because they protect the deck in the case you come off and the board rolls into a gutter or a wall. Even just simply standing the deck up and leaning it against the wall, you save the tail from getting any dents or splintering. The WowGo Pioneer 4 has 45-degree skate trucks, and they're really quite impressive. They maintain stability at high speeds and don't get any speed wobbles. Yet they beg to be carved on. How WowGo manages to achieve this, I don't know, but it feels like an electric skateboard at speed, but more like a traditional longboard when you're just cruising along and carving. The Pioneer 4 comes with black 90mm 78A polyurethane street wheels, or you can upgrade them to 105mm cloud wheels for an extra $80 US. The street wheels are some of the softest street wheels available on any e-board these days. They are super grippy and help with even more shock absorption. I'm starting to see why Jack loved the Pioneer 4 so much. He did say that even though these wheels are great, the streets he rides on are just horrible, and so he quickly put the cloud wheels on. And from then on, he said the ride was pure bliss. The WowGo Pioneer 4 has dual 680-watt Hobbywing hub motors and is expected to get a top speed of 28 miles per hour, which is 46 kilometers, and be able to climb hills with a grade of 30%. Jack was able to hit a top speed of 30.7 miles per hour, which is 49.4 kilometers an hour, which is actually slightly faster than what the e-board is marketed to be able to do. Maybe he had the wind behind him, but regardless, I'm really impressed with the top speed capabilities. It's barely flat out where Jack lives, so he wasn't able to find many steep hills. He was able to test on a hill with a grade of 8%, and he said the Pioneer 4 completely obliterated them in all riding modes. And I'm not surprised, WowGo always use top quality components in their products, and it really shows in their performance. The Pioneer 4 has a 12S 2P 345 watt-hour battery with Samsung 40T cells. Again, another prime example of WowGo choosing the premium components. The expected range is 22 miles or 35 kilometers. For starters, he did some laps around the block to test out the cloud wheels and the trucks situation before he started tracking his ride. Then at the end of his ride, he forgot to turn the tracker off and drove home, something we have all done before. This is the last known screenshot of the range test, but Jack estimates that he probably ended up with around 17 to 18 miles of range, or 27 to 29 kilometers. And he could have probably ridden a little bit further, but the board was moving pretty slowly by this stage, so he just called it quits. All of this was done in turbo mode and riding pretty hard, so I'm fairly confident that the marketed range is accurate. WowGo have again opted to go with the Hobbywing ESC paired with the Hobbywing remote, and it's just great. There's no way else to put it. The combo has always been reliable, and it's no different on the Pioneer 4. The acceleration is nice and smooth while simultaneously being punchy. It's very manageable when you're ready for it, but if you're not properly prepared, it is hard enough to throw you off. And the same goes for the braking. They will throw you forward if you haven't braced yourself, so you can be sure they'll bring you to a stop within a safe distance. Brakes actually feel very smooth and manageable when you're well aware they're coming on. WowGo haven't changed anything on the new remote for the Pioneer 4, and why would you? It's a great remote. It has the typical thumb wheel for acceleration and braking, and a single button that controls all of the features on the remote. It has 4 speed modes, 1, 2, 3, and turbo, reverse, and cruise control. The LED screen displays current speed, trip distance, total distance, direction, speed mode, remote battery, and board battery. Now that's a lot of data to show on a small screen, but the layout works well and you can easily check your data at a glance without taking your eyes off the road for too long. Overall, the WowGo Pioneer 4 is an amazing electric skateboard. For the daily commuter and the weekend cruiser, you really would not be upset if you decided to go with this e-board. It has plenty of range to get you to where you need to go and a lot of speed to get you there fast. It's super comfortable, so you can ride it all day without getting tired. And it's built with quality components, so you can be confident this electric skateboard will last you a very long time. The Pioneer 4 starts at $750 US, and I think it's well worth that price. That's it. That's my WowGo Pioneer 4 review. I hope I've helped you on your journey to finding the best electric skateboard that's right for you. If I have, please share this video with a friend, hit the like button, and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest and best electric skateboard reviews. Thanks for watching, ride safe out there eSkaters, and I'll see you soon.